Hi. Welcome as you come on here. If you can hit the like button and tell me where you're tuning in from in the comments section of this video. I just went live on my personal, it's actually where my biggest following is on Facebook, Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox, and did a gut health video for all of you. I'll be uploading that on my main YouTube channel, Andrea Cox TV, probably sometime tomorrow. Not that version because my dog decided he wanted to jump into my arms live. So gonna see if Katie, my moderator, is on here. When you like the video, it helps YouTube recognize the video. I'm going to comment in the comments from my other channel. I just said, hello, here's my other channel. So you can hit subscribe and go over there. About 4 million views over there on my health and wellness channel. And Super Chats is on, so feel free to donate. Thank you for subscribing to this channel and the other channel. Also, hop on over to my new improved website, Andrea Cox TV, AndreaCox.com rather. It is my health and wellness website, but if you sign up for my newsletter there, you can get all types of tips on ascension. I often combine my wellness practices with ascension, spirituality, etc. So just uploaded a TikTok video on bloating and how that halts the ascension process. You know, we are in a very delicate time. About 2.5 years ago, we began to move, or ascend rather, from the era of Pisces. I'm a Pisces, which is all about religion, structure, conformity, codependency, into the age of Aquarius, which is all about forward thinking, inventiveness, logic, you know, using a little bit more logic over heart, which in these times is needed. And now as we ascend from the 3D into the 5D, it's vitally important that we take care of our health. And here's why. And this is why I want you guys to subscribe to Andrea Cox TV and to AndreaCox.com, my website right now. Let me put my website in the comments as well. I'll just do this real quick. I have 2 websites, but my main hello from Fort Worth, Texas. Hello from South Carolina. Hello from Hawaii. I saw so many people on there. Hi, you guys. Thank you. The main website is where you want to subscribe to my newsletter. The reason it's so important that we take better care of our health, going more plant-based, taking care of our gut flora, taking less pharmaceutical drugs, not partaking in heavy drinking weekends and things of that nature, not doing, even not smoking a lot of weed. Don't kill me. I know it's supposed to be medicinal. It actually does a lot of damage to the brain. You can do your research on that. And, you know, I've taken edibles when I've had a back injury before, so there's no judgment here. You know, we've all done things in life, right? There's no judgment. That's one thing I'm keen on doing, is not judging others, because I'm judged so much in my own life. So, but the reason is it's almost impossible to transcend from the 3D to the 5D while we're treating our bodies poorly. So, multiple sexual partners, recreational drugs and alcohol, a lot of pharmaceutical drugs, partaking in, crap, thievery, things like that will not allow us to transcend, right? Codependent, toxic relationships where we rely on another's approval or friendship or camaraderie in order to, have a good day. That shouldn't matter in the grand scheme of things, right? We should love ourselves enough to really be able to walk about this earth in a way that allows us to love openly and also set healthy boundaries with others to where we're not offended when people set healthy boundaries with us, etc. I had a situation last year when my dog was dying where I had to cut someone out of my life that I cared about. She was a friend and she lives at a distance. Anyway, she was really, really bothering me. She was really, really needy. She was messaging me a lot. She was really, really in my business and she shouldn't have been. And I told her, look, I'm going through, my dog is dying. Please give me the space I need. And finally, she started demanding something she had sent me back, just all kinds of drama, right? We were in a company together, a multi-level marketing company, and she said I was being a bad mentor. She called our boss. I mean, it was a lot of drama while my dog was dying. And doing that was very difficult for me because I'm a Pisces with a Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, Cancer in the fourth house, Pisces, Venus. I've got a lot of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer water energy in my chart. So setting healthy boundaries has been my spiritual sadhana. And while I've gone through this 2 to 3 year process over the past 3 years, I was sharing with someone a few weeks ago, it's like a pendulum, right? At first, I let people treat me like a doormat for years and walk all over me. And then I set such stern boundaries with people that literally I relocated to get away from everyone. I was like, no, I'm going to really make my boundaries crystal clear. And now it's settling in the middle where I have to really feel into someone. It takes me sometimes years to see if they are safe enough to allow myself to be around, right? And when you have quite a large social media following, the 2 YouTube channels combined are well above the one has 3 million views. This one I think has 1.5 million views. The Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox page on Facebook, I think there's just like 23,000 followers and 5,000 friends. But then the 3 Instagram pages, the TikTok, all that. I like to keep my circle small. I don't like a lot of gossip, a lot of BS in my life. I like to love on my family who's at a distance, my sweet nephew, my mom, etc. And I'm very mindful of who I allow into my life. I have to feel into an energy for a very long time. And that's who I've become. And I've become this way from experiences of being too open and allowing people to get too close to me and being let down, right? So as we transcend, it's very important for us to be very mindful of the way we treat our bodies, but also who we allow around us. It's a sign of codependency when, for example, I have a client that's become a very, very, very good friend. She's a business owner in California. And we can go for a week without talking and pick up right where we left off. Like it's not a big deal. There's no like, well, you didn't call me back or anything. to not have that neediness and that codependent energy. So be mindful of this type of thing. Because when I feel that type of energy from someone, it makes me pull way back. Why? Because I know that the deep rooted cellular cleansing, the deep rooted emotional clearing from childhood and past life issues, and the deep rooted cleansing and clearing of past relationship issues have not been healed. Even I haven't healed all my relationship issues from the past. I'm still working at it every day, clearing it out, clearing it out. It's like when you clean your house out, it's like clearing out the clutter, right? We have to clean out the emotional clutter of what happened, not to us, but for us as we grew up, and not to us, but for us as we went through our past life trauma or childhood trauma, in order to have healthy relationships that are not built upon codependency, right? Where we get offended if someone has a lot to do or something like that. We have to really work on these things. I used to be that way. I was so needy with a partner. This was someone I was with for quite a few years. I was so needy with him. Oh my God. If he didn't text me back, it was like a situation. I would send him a text that was longer than I was tall. This was years ago. And he actually was the one that helped me heal that. He was the one that helped me heal that by doing nothing. It was by me pulling my energy away and being like, ooh, I don't want this. I want someone who cares enough about me to get back to me by a certain time. I don't want to feel this way, right? So a lot of you are going through a situation that has been a lesson in this, right? It's been a spiritual lesson on how to not be needy and codependent. I know that if I am around anyone that is extremely needy of my time, of my energy, I feel drained and finally blow up and go off. That's just who I am. If I am like, and I need to work on, like I did with the person I was dealing with a year ago that I just cut off, I need to work at finding the balance in between there, between cutting someone off, and which I think was a good decision, and not going off on someone, right? I didn't go off on her. I just cut her off. More recently, I just explode. I'm like, look, this is too much, And I need to find that healthy balance that's like, oh, I need to have a conversation with someone and let them know that this is going on in my life. This is going on in my life. This is going on in my life. And I'm having trouble balancing everything, and I need my space, right? So right now, everybody's messaging me, and it's like, so earlier today, I found that healthy balance. Someone was messaging me while I was filming videos, and it was coming through and through and through. And finally I said, you need to stop. I'm filming videos, done. And that was a healthy balance for me. So, it's just finding that healthy balance. So quick plug, the Intuitive Life Coaching, I am full until March. I have to tell you guys, if any of you are having codependency issues, financial issues, health issues, it is my health and wellness combined with my life coaching skills. Transformations of people that I'm working with are amazing. I had 6 clients that I took on this past month, and we will be wrapping up come March 1st. The links, let me just, if you go on under any of my other videos, you will find the links. Also at andreacox.com, you can click, if you go there, page down, you'll see in a big box, it'll say Intuitive Life Coaching. Fill out the questionnaire. I'll give you a call. We'll see if we're a good fit. I don't take on everyone. I turn down actually many people. There's just some things that, I'm really good at gauging energy intuitively. And if I think we're a good fit, great. Also, I have some sweet potatoes in the oven that I'm going to need to pull out any second now. The new book, Eat Right for Your Zodiac, it has sold out in 6, I think it's like 7 now, Barnes & Noble stores. It's available on Amazon.com, in Target stores, Barnes & Noble, and Kindle. And I would really appreciate it actually if you would buy it on AndreaCox.com in my shop, because then I get all that money. Let's clear the energy. Got some sage spray here. I just cleaned my floors, which I love to do. I clean them like all the time. I am like the cleaning freak. And they smell so good. They're so shiny. I love that. Okay. I thought we needed the throat chakra bowl because I think some of you may need to have a conversation. This could be a conversation with a husband, a wife, a child, a friend, a coworker. So the green throat chakra bowl I thought was needed. I'm going to turn my cellular devices off so people don't bother me. And we're going to begin. I brought in the element of earth in this money tree because I feel like some of you could be worried about money. There could be a crumbling of a business, of a home situation, of something you've been working on for a long time. This could be a good or a bad thing. Wherever something crumbles, something new begins, even if it's a new, even if your relationship is crumbling and you have a chance to rebuild it with one another or with someone new, whenever something falls, something new is birthed out of that. I decided I would shuffle the cards for this Pick a Crystal reading because a lot of times I see people do the pick a card readings with the cards already out, and I have trouble believing that. I feel like we should shuffle on camera. The 2 crystals I'm going to use are the fluorite, my fluorite tower. And actually, I'm going to grab a crystal from behind me. Don't laugh that I wear snow boots with my sundresses. I'm always freezing. I've been vegan for 23 years, so freezing comes with the territory. I love this crystal. I got it in San Diego at a crystal store in Encinitas. It was a heck of a deal. And this feather was when I moved to this house, my dog, Roger, who is deceased now, he died of cancer. I can't even talk about it. He was constantly getting this feather one day in his hair. And so I decided to save it. Got feathers all through here. So this will be pile number 2. This is quite a heavy stone. Fluorite, the crystal fluorite is all about cleansing. So some of you may be cleansing your energy from a situation for pile number 1. And for pile number 2, this is more about beauty, aesthetics. Some of you may be trying to approve the look of something, your looks, the look of a business, something like that. For this, I feel like with this situation, I feel a crumbling of some sorts. And with this situation, I feel there's something new being birthed. Some of you could even be pregnant, or there could be a baby around. So I am actually going to shuffle the cards for each pile. Actually, I'm going to put pile 2 number away, crystal 2 number away. I'm going to pick the cards for pile number 1. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 1, the fluorite, this is for you. Thank you. Okay. I can tell you right now that this is all about someone's awakening and someone wanting reciprocity in pile number 1. And there could be an ending. Okay. Let's start with pile number 1. If you chose the fluorite, this pile is for you. Retreat, rest, and be held. So someone could actually be feeling sick right now. Someone could be healing from a situation. We have the retreat, rest, and be held card. I do feel like there's someone there to hold you, even if it's not the person you need to be held by. And I feel like I need to say that. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Mind you, this can be in love, this can be in work, this can be with family, with any facet of your life. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? I feel like someone is in solitude. They prefer to be in solitude, or this could just be you wanting to be in solitude right now. Someone is a meditator, or someone could be teaching themselves to meditate. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. We have with this woman, and it's almost like there's people around this woman that maybe have crossed over. This could even be recently or in the past. We have this one woman, right? She's quite tall, and she's leading the pack in ending her ancestral trauma and patterns. So this woman is trying very hard to end. For some of them, we have the magician. Magician is Gemini energy. It's energy. It doesn't mean there's a Gemini. It's energy of being. Magician can be a very selfish taking energy. Not to say Geminis are, but it can be a trickster energy. So someone could be ending the pattern of being some sort of trickster, right? Maybe that ran in the family, male or female. The cards aren't gender-based. Maybe someone comes from a family of, where something wasn't on the up and up. There's an ending to that. Someone is ending those ways. Maybe this is just one person that was this way in the past, and they are no longer this way. We have the moon. The moon is Cancer or Pisces energy, depending on if you're in the tarot or if you're in astrology. The moon, imagination and perception. Okay. So it's also someone who looks in on someone a lot, but they're not with the person. So they don't get a keen eye on what is really going on, right? You see those eyes? Those eyes almost look tired from looking in on someone so much. The person they're looking in on, we have the peacock, number 20, and the card awakening. So renewal and enlightenment. So whoever they're looking in on is enlightened. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt that the person they're looking in on doesn't, I almost wanted to say, know their shit. So someone is highly intelligent. The peacock is a little bit showy, right? So you guys could be seeing, and I said you guys, so there may be more than one person looking in on this energy, may see someone as showy. I'm hearing too much. It's too much. It's too much. Is it too much? Is it too much? Or is it too much for you? It's important to point out, right? Oftentimes, when you get this energy of people, I'll leave this out, the world and the magician. Oftentimes when you see this, the moon in the awakening, when you see people peering in on someone and it appears as it's too much, it's because there's something deep within us that we are not doing. And so we decide to choose someone to dislike, right? But I'm not really getting that with a lot of you. I'm getting that something wasn't reciprocal, so there's a dislike. Because we have the Six of Acorns, which is the Six of Pentacles, and that's reciprocity. That's giving and receiving. I want to talk about reciprocity. So this is going to drive me nuts, so I'll end up pulling it out in a second. Reciprocity is not all about tangible goods and money. That is not all reciprocity is. Reciprocity is also about the love we give, about the care we take for another person, about, for example, some of you could be caregivers of a parent, right? That is a very, 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 very difficult job. If you've ever lost a parent, or if you've ever had a parent getting sick and they've been put in like a home, and how bothersome that is to a person. Imagine taking the sacrifice on yourself to take a parent into your home so that wouldn't happen. That's heavy. You know, I will say this, like my sister takes care of my mom. That's a huge sacrifice. And that's so loving. And so sometimes when they bicker and argue, I'm like, hello, like, are you guys not seeing what's been done for the other, right? You know, my mom gave birth to us and she's an amazing person, and that's why we're so amazing. But on the flip side, my sister's really doing a lot. So just keep that to myself. But it's reciprocity between them. It's Six of Pentacles energy. It's giving and receiving. It's love, unconditional, and giving and receiving, right? That's beautiful. So someone doesn't feel like they got the reciprocity they needed. Probably shouldn't have went into that. I don't think my parents even, or my family even knows about this channel. So someone somewhere feels like the reciprocity, the equal giving and take in a situation isn't equal. I don't feel that. I feel like we have Ace of Shells, Ace of Pentacles. I feel someone is paying a lot of money for something. This could be a business endeavor, and they have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So for example, this could mean you're renting out an office space, but there's construction going on next door. So you're not allowed to get your work done, right? This is this energy I'm getting off of this. So someone feels something, or someone is looking for reciprocity. We have Ace of Shells, Ace of Pentacles. Someone has put up money, but then we have Seven of Shells reversed, but someone feels like they can't get things done. I also feel the energy of someone highly focused on work. You know, at different times in our life, we need to be, depending on where we're at in our life, right? Eight of Feathers, which is Eight of Wands. So communication. Three of Shells, Three of Pentacles. So you've got this little mice here, this little mouse, peering into this Three of Pentacles. Three people, three or more people working together. Could be working together for anything. I feel like someone's trying to disrupt what someone has going on. I'm just going to be honest with you. I feel like whoever's trying to disrupt what someone has going on, they're at a far, far distance. My back is starting to hurt. Like I'm feeling back and neck pain. For some of you, I'm seeing the shells here. So shells, some of you could be dealing with a cancer. I'm just saying shells. Someone from a far, far distance could be trying to disrupt someone's home life with witchcraft. That could be going on. If so, if you engage in that type of thing, I would really not recommend that. And here's why. Number one, you really got to know you need to know someone's birth chart, because there are certain people you just do not want to mess with, right? If someone has Pisces highly aspected, Libra highly aspected, Libra's the karmic scales of justice, Pisces the high priestess, you really don't want to, what's that saying? It's a real negative saying. I don't want to say, you don't want to squat where there's something. Because someone's trying to, the mouse is someone who does not belong in someone's business. So I also feel if there's another situation going on where someone is trying to change from this magician energy, it could be a trickster energy, they're trying to put the world as an ending so a new cycle can begin, or an ending to something. They could be doing it on the down low, right? I can't get over the beautiful green eyes in this moon card. I just can't. Someone has gorgeous eyes. Card number 18. Someone does. Someone really has beautiful eyes. Imagination, perception, renewal, and enlightenment. Give me a card on the moon. Four of Wands reverse. Sanctuary and rest. So someone needs rest. They need a sanctuary. This person's surrounded by beauty, feathers and everything. They could be putting on weight, right? Because we have the bear there. Let's flip that bear in the upright. Four of Pentacles. They could be holding on to something they need to let go of. And that's the Knight of Wands. And he came out in reverse. It's interesting. In this picture, it's a fox, and foxes are sneaky, you know? So this is in reverse. Let's turn the fox, comes out on the peacock in the upright. And then we have the high priestess looking over all of this. The high priestess is the sign of Pisces. She's intuition, sacred knowledge. She's the all-knowing. And here, and she's in the upright. In this, and someone loves the moon. Someone could moon bathe or do moon rituals. Someone could be really into that. It's like a Cheshire cat in this deck. I love this deck. It's called Spirit Song Tarot. So this person's looking over all of this. I do get a motherly energy with this, or that they don't have to have kids, but they could be very motherly. A lot of wisdom. I feel like this Knight of Feathers, this fox energy, should not be trusted. And whoever's seeking this seclusion, Four of Feathers, sanctuary, rest, the moon, imagination, perception, they have a perception of something that isn't real. And then we have this star, Eight of Shells, quest, renewal, transformation, transition, and liberation. Interesting. Let's see what else we have. Flow with divine timing. We have collaboration in reverse. So this is three or more people working together. It's in reverse. Celebrate growth and breakthroughs. I love this card. She looks like a burlesque dancer, and it looks like Las Vegas to me. So someone is having growth and breakthroughs. Honestly assess and create a sacred space. Someone could like to drink wine. And then on this other energy that's create a sacred space, I get someone doesn't drink at all. That would be me. I do not drink at all. I think the last time I had a drink of alcohol, I was like 20. This person's in a pyramid, and I feel like this is a big time meditator, yogi, someone who likes to spend time alone, a hermit energy. Someone who, this is the create a sacred space card, someone who likes to create a sacred space and just create. And then we have someone weighing up two options because we have the honestly assess card. I feel like this person's protected. We see like the dome around them, and for some reason I wanted to, but look at the cards. The colors in the cards are the same. I kind of get the feeling that two people want the same thing, but they're very different. And we have transformation, transition, and liberation. I don't know what this bug is, but I'm going to read this card because intuitively I feel like I need to read this card. It's card number 13. An 8 of shells, quest and renewal. So let's read number 13. It's funny. I didn't pull any cards from the love deck because I don't feel like this is a love reading, but we have forgiveness in reverse. There's stars going down this woman's heart. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. And we have the new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Someone could be holding on to someone from the past, and it could not even be a real scenario. I don't know why I'm saying that, like real. I almost feel like someone was sent in because someone was having a hard time with a breakup or something, but it was something like that here if this is a love situation, but it wasn't. I don't know. I get a real almost sick to my stomach feeling with that. Firefly could be significant. Let's read card number 13, the transformation. Guys, honestly, for some reason, I want to stop at this pile. I feel like I need to draw one card for pile number 2 and be done. So weird. It's not because I want my sweet potatoes. Okay. Card number 13. Do I even have anyone in the room? Oh, hi. Thanks for hitting the like button and saying where you're tuning in from. They don't number these in the book, so it's a little bit of a pain. Okay, here we have. It's a cicada. That's what this bug is. Don't they make a noise? I don't know. A symbol of renewal and rebirth. Circadia sweeps away the past, setting upon a clear new pathway, having a transformative life cycle. They assist in working through spiritual changes to move from an ending of a cycle into a fresh new beginning. In the creation of the new healthy you, the clearing of obstacles allows your energy to move forward. Life is permanently changing, and change brings forth creativity and new freedoms. Keywords: transformation, liberation, change, transition, rebirth, renewal. Reversed message: if you're lacking motivation or feeling that life has stagnated, let go of the past and allow change to transpire. Okay, so whoever this reading is for, either you or the person that's most on your mind right now has been in the ending of a cycle. They are letting go of something that no longer serves them, whether it is an old way of life, an old way of being, a person, a situation. For some of you, they're letting go of this magician trickster energy. I feel that. For others of you, I feel like it's someone who has quite a stalkerish energy, and they're letting go of that because it freaked someone out. For others of you, I feel like it could be letting go of not clearing out childhood or a past life trauma. I'm getting a strong thing about the clearing out of the trickster energy, however. And give me one more card of what is going. in order. Thank you. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Money being shitty. 10 of Pentacles is the biggest. 10 of Shells, which is 10 of Pentacles, is, and we have the Stork, which is, it's, all of a sudden I'm getting really emotional. It's money being stalled, stagnant, or stopped. 3 of Crystals is 3 of Swords, and Queen of Acorns is Queen of Pentacles, and 10 of Feathers is 10 of Wands. It's carrying, for some of you, if you were a male carrying someone's financial burdens, this is an ending to this. You're dropping those 10 wands. For others of you, if this is a 10 of Pentacles reverse situation, I feel like someone was, and if this is a message that resonates with you, book a reading. I will link in the description box where you can do that. Katie, if you can cut, and if you're on here, Katie, my love, Katie, my moderator, if you can go to one of my older videos, not what's on there in this video, and cut and paste the links from the description box, that would be helpful. If not, I can do it when I'm done. Don't worry. We have the Emperor right here, Aries energy, and the Sun, Leo energy. We have people obstructing someone's money, 10 of Pentacles, for years. It could have even been 10 years. And this burden, I feel like people got caught doing this, could have thrusted someone into a magician energy where they literally had to be the trickster, do things that they didn't want to do in order to just, I'm hearing, survive. But we have 2 people behind this. I have Leo, could be a Cancer Leo cusp, because we have the Shells in here, and we have the Emperor, Aries energy. It could have been someone that has Aries or Leo heavily aspected in their chart that was preventing someone from making the living they deserve to make. Now, how could this be? Well, maybe someone made their living online and their whole business was being, disrupted. I don't like to advocate playing the victim. I've had my business was destroyed online twice. My name was destroyed online. I have had to fight for everything I have right now. As I sit here right now, this chair, this table, this frickin' dress, these bracelets, this lip gloss, everything I've had, because I had a group of really jealous, angry individuals that I left someone, and he hated me for years for it, told me he would ruin me online, and proceeded to attempt to do so, and did so in many ways, and did it with other people. And it wasn't until I stopped playing the victim and started literally risking my own name by calling this bullshit out publicly that it stopped. It stopped. I feel like also that situation is coming to an end because someone has been busted, flat busted, like someone knows they're busted. So if you care about this person in this scenario and you're wondering what's been going on, that's what's been going on. For others of you, you're just clearing out your childhood trauma, your ancestral trauma, you're ending a cycle. There's been great breakthroughs and celebration for all, I feel. You're learning to flow with divine timing and to collaborate with people in a more balanced way, in a less needy way. I feel like that's for a lot of you. So this was a great reading. I love this reading. And if that reading resonates with you, a private reading can give you much more insight, because I feel a lot of you still need answers. Okay. Let's move on to pile number 2. I feel like I don't even want to do pile number 2. I feel like all the answers you needed were in pile number 1. I feel like someone feels better too. There you go. I feel like you feel. So it's a really bad etiquette to crack your back at the table or on camera, but I haven't found a good yoga studio here, unfortunately. That's the only thing I don't like about the area is no hot yoga. And so I need to crack my back or I need to elongate my spine desperately. I need like one of those back things. Oh, wow. This is good. Oh, wow. Okay, this is this energy that's transforming that was in this energy. I'm going with this, you guys. I'm going with this. I love it. I love the whales. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm not pulling from any other deck. I love this. So if you pulled this, so pretty. It's got like blue undertones in it. Maybe you love animals because, whoops, because of the feather and the story I shared with you about my dog, Roger. If you're just now tuning in from this, watch this video from the beginning. Okay, so in pile number 2, we have Mintalkin, longing for home, belonging, the original light worker. So this woman is sitting on the edge of, it looks like a cliff, and she's longing for community, for home, for her tribe. I get a feeling of not feeling like you belong. And it has the word belonging here. And then we have warrior woman. So we have a hard ass on our hands. Have you answered your deepest calling? Right? So this person is right on the precipice of discovering their true calling. I feel like they're already doing it. It's already in the works, but it's something that only people come to them know. That's and all of a sudden my throat started clogging up. So this could have to do with your voice, speaking, singing, chanting, something, because all of a sudden my throat started to close up. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. This person's a healer. They're a master healer and teacher. Some of you could have the life path or the personality number of 33, the master healer and teacher. Others of you could be a 9. It's funny, I'm not getting 6 or 7 with this at all, or 3, and I feel like I need to say that. I'm not getting 2, 3, 6, or 7, but I've got a lot of 33, 9 energy here. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So this person's alone. And we have the whales again, and they miss their soul family. Am I frozen? How long was I frozen? Okay, good. I'm unfrozen. So, like I said, I'm not getting a lot of 2, 6, or 7 energy. I'm getting a lot of 33 and 9. So you can break that down however you want it. You can add it together. You can say it's you and your divine counterpart's number together. I don't care how you break down the numerology. But in this warrior woman, longing for home, belonging, light workers, for some reason, I feel like this person is surrounded by a soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Okay, so someone needs to be reminded they don't have to do everything alone. I love the pastel colors in this card. It's the colors of my dress, my favorite colors, and the colors of the deck we're creating, and the colors on AndreaCox.com, the website. So I love these colors. So call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Okay. My back on this is like in so much pain. My low back. So someone's doing too much. I'm drawn over here to this card, which just happens to be on the top before I go for these. And this is for pile number 2. And we have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Have this woman in the middle of the desert. She's in the middle of a labyrinth. I want to create a labyrinth so bad, like in the yard. I can't even, like, honestly, it was the first thing I thought of a year ago. It's just where this is so beautiful. But she's birthing something into being, and I feel like she is needing to focus. Double mission, channeling, and uplifting humanity. Okay, so someone has a double mission. They have 2 things that they're good at. And so it takes a lot of energy. Could be a lot of mental and physical energy. I need my sweet potatoes out of the oven. Lumera, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Okay. All right. So someone's going to do this. Maybe they've created a facade of heaven on earth, and now they want to create the real thing. That's coming to me. Look at the colors again. It's beautiful. The crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Look at the walls on this. The barriers someone puts up. The walls. What are you clinging on to? The barriers, the walls. Let that shit go, right? This warrior woman. Let the walls crumble. Okay, this looks good. I do feel like someone requires a lot of alone time, though. She's in that labyrinth by herself, just like calling in her ancestors or her soul tribe. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So someone's afraid, if they're their natural selves, that people won't like them. Okay. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Okay. So this is a person that needs to be a little less strong. They're going through an energetic upgrade, a new way of being, integration. What's behind that? Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plans. So someone feels led by the grandmothers or a grandmother. And then the last card we have is share your voice, come out of the cave. Persecution expression. So someone feels that they would be persecuted if they were their divine self. And this is why they put on this facade, this warrior woman attitude, when really they're at the end or the beginning or in the midst of a transformation where they need a lot of alone time, where they're calling in their soul family and their tribe because they're one of the original light workers that is guided by their grandmother or grandmothers. They have a double mission. Channeling is one. They're going through an energetic upgrade. They feel like they have to dim their light in order to fit in because people take offense to that. And they're coming out of their cave to shine their light, and they're hoping they won't be persecuted like probably they've been a million times before. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. This person needs to tune into the portal of their heart to reopen their heart. We have the grandma and the eagles right here. I feel like the eagle is significant to someone. And the 6 of shells in reverse, the 6 of pentacles in reverse. So someone's not even allowing reciprocity in because they're too guarded. So how do we heal that? We allow ourselves to take alone time, right? I'm going to read this card. And we also allow people in. We find the balance between being boundary centered and heart centered. Let's read this card. This is beautiful. I don't know if either of these were about love. I feel like they were just about healing ourselves, right? From our ancestral karma and things of that nature. Often our path is exactly the one that we don't feel prepared to walk. Walk it anyway. Often what is rising feels far bigger than we could possibly hold. Be a container for it anyway. Often our creators seem to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own. Birth them anyway. Often what is ours to do is the very thing that most intimidates us. Be courageous and do it anyway. We are birthing a new age right now. We're in a transformation period between ages, in the process of allowing the old cycle to fall away and the new to rise. Like driving in the fog and trusting the road will appear ahead. We need to release old identities and ways that no longer serve us, using our intuition as a compass. You are part of a group of souls who have been incarnating at significant periods of history, preparing for this exact time, dreaming a new world into being. Magdalene, sisters, daughters of Isis, essences, priestesses, witches, mystic healers, seers, artists, midwives, visionaries, guardians of the earth, and storytellers from times past. It is time to give permission with space for what is beckoning within to be born. We are dreaming a new world into being. Hold the card on your heart and say, I am open to surrendering to the creations that are wanting to be birthed through me. May I be of service in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. Please use me. Please lead me. Please show me the way. That is powerful. Let's read that again, shall we? Let's let the hair down. If you are a female watching this, to call your divine sisterhood in. The women that, who am I trying to fold? This is not going to come out. The women that your sisterhood, your high priestesses, your all that. So this is the Birthing the New Age card. Hold the card on your heart and say, work your light activation. I am opening to surrender to the creations that are wanting to be birthed through me. May I be of service in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. Please use me. Please lead me. Please show me the way. Let's just define the please use me line in this. This does not mean, this means allow God to work through you so you can create what you are meant to create in this lifetime. That's what this means, right? So this is beautiful. This is magical, and this is sisterhood. I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Go ahead and watch the blackout reading. I'm about to delete it. I recorded that last night. It's a little bit matrixy. I was in a public place and caught the wind of the news for about 30 seconds, which was enough to send me into the spiral of speaking the truth. So go ahead and check that out. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing, for liking this video. My back is hurting. I'm going to eat my sweet potatoes. And thank you for subscribing to my newsletter at AndreaCox.com, and also my health and wellness channel, my baby, Andrea Cox TV. I'll be uploading a video on gut health and ascension tomorrow. Thanks, you guys. Let's connect on my main Facebook page, Andrea Lee, Leigh Cox. That's my full name on Facebook. And on my Instagram, Raw Chef Andrea. Be well. Bye. Okay.